your Friday with us right here on Great Day. And for many of us, when we think of the word etiquette, of course, we think of manners. But etiquette is also an expression of 3 foundational principles that support all manners. So what exactly are those 3 principles? That is where we turn to our etiquette expert and friend, Nancy Schnoblin-Imms of Polished. Always good to see you, Nancy.
Oh, thank you, Laura. I feel the same way, and it's a Friday.
I know, everyone is just happy today.
Yeah, and the weather's nice. Yeah, so I'm so glad we're having this conversation because, you know, I come on every month and I talk about manners, you know, these acts that we should be doing, but really, etiquette goes beyond that. It's truly actions, and as you said, principles or foundations or frameworks, and so that's what we're going to cover.
And let's talk about the very first one.
Yes.
Respect.
This is huge, and again, it is a feeling. It's doing the right thing. It's holding your prejudices and putting them aside, and hopefully we don't have any. It's refraining from laughing at inappropriate jokes. It's standing up for somebody because he or she needs extra help, right? It's just this feeling, and then in turn, the actions are lending a seat, handshaking somebody. It's that kind of stuff.
It's so interesting. I knew we were doing this segment today, but just this morning, I had a conversation with my husband where we both mentioned, well, it's also about respect for that other person, just in passing. And I think these are things we think about.
Right, right.
So I'm glad we are talking about them.
Yes, it's so true. And also respect for ourselves, eating healthy, exercising. I know you're a big advocate of that, Laura. You know, dressing the role, you know, showing respect if you're going to a funeral or a job interview, things of that nature. It's really, and it brings happiness to you ultimately, and it builds that integrity. And
when you do show respect, whether it's to yourself or someone else, it shows that you are being considerate of them, and that's the second principle.
Spot on. Consideration, it's another feeling. It's about empathy. It's trying to understand from their point of view. Now, you may not necessarily agree, but it's saying, oh, I get it. You know, I'm really hot here and I get a nice place to sit and you're standing up. So here, please take my chair. I've been sitting for a long time. Or just being considerate with you know, if you're going, whatever it may be, it's just that thoughtful action.
And then the third principle, this one did kind of surprise me.
Yes.
It's honesty.
Again, another feeling, and this one to me is probably the pinnacle, the apex of what etiquette is about. It builds your character and integrity. No white lies, being honest, but doing it in a way that's not hurtful to somebody. So if you have to deliver uncomfortable news, perhaps it's a job performance report, or it could be just maybe somebody's wearing something that your child or something that was like, oh boy, this is not going to work. We want to do it in a way that is, again, respectful, considerate, and honest. Because at the end of the day, when you can pull all of these together, you're golden. You are the epitome of grace, and people will look to you as that, you know, character of trust and all those wonderful things that we speak of when we talk about etiquette.
I really like this conversation.
Me too. And because, you know, manners, it goes beyond the fork and knife. It's being authentic and honest and considerate and respectful. That's what it's about.
All things that I think most of us, how we want to live our lives every day.
And it's contagious, so let's all make an effort to be better with these things.
I like it. And for more information, you can find this segment at firstalertfor.com/greatday following the show. Paige.
Ladies, thank you so much.